Archangel Michael says, the moment you made your last choice, a doorway opened that shifted the balance of your destiny. The energy that has been silent for so long has now awakened, creating a ripple effect that touches every part of your journey. What you are about to understand is not just information, but a revelation that has been waiting for you since the beginning of time. The air around you carries a current that was not present before. You may feel it like a hidden vibration moving through your thoughts and feelings, calling you toward something larger than what you imagined. It is not chance, it is not coincidence, it is the unseen pattern aligning itself around your path. You stand in a threshold moment. The last choice you made was not small, even if it seemed simple at the time. That choice became the spark that lit a chain reaction, and now the unseen forces are moving into position, preparing to unfold what has been sealed. Suspense surrounds this very message, because what is being revealed is not ordinary. It is not just a whisper, but a trumpet of awakening that echoes through your entire being. Every step, every heartbeat, every thought is now in alignment with the great current that has been activated. Type Amen 333 to receive the flow of this blessing. The reason this moment carries so much weight is because the unseen does not move without cause. You gave permission through your decision, and that permission called forth the guardians to set events into motion. What once felt delayed or locked away is now preparing to arrive. Archangel Michael says, you may not yet see the full picture, but already the energies are circling around you. It is like the gathering of clouds before rain, except this rain does not bring sorrow, it brings abundance and transformation. The stillness you feel is not emptiness, but the build-up before breakthrough. This breaking news is not about the world outside, it is about the shift inside you that will echo outward. The power that has been waiting for its moment now has its green light. And because of your last step, the pathway has been cleared for blessings to rush in. The suspense continues because every unfolding layer reveals something you were never told before. Behind the curtain of your life, movements are taking place to set you exactly where you need to be. Nothing is being wasted, and nothing is by accident. Type Amen 444 to anchor this blessing now. There is a reason this moment is arriving with such intensity. The currents of fate are rarely stirred without purpose, and your last action was the key that unlocked it. You did not know at the time how powerful that decision would become. The guardians move silently, but when they act, their work is unmistakable. You will begin to notice signs, not as vague hints, but as clear confirmations that you are aligned with something beyond ordinary sight. It is not a matter of waiting years, but a matter of walking into what has already been prepared. Archangel Michael says, the shield has been lifted from your vision. What once was hidden is coming into light, and you will feel the pull stronger than ever before. Do not ignore the pull, for it is guiding you into the path already cleared. The suspense is deliberate. It builds your spirit to a higher level, preparing you for the impact of what is to come. And soon, the announcement will not only be words, but reality shaping itself around you. Type Amen 555 to lock in this wave of blessings. From this point forward, every step you take will carry multiplied energy. The decision you thought was ordinary has become extraordinary. It is now linked to the orchestration of events beyond your own planning. The silence that was around you has been broken. The vibration in your life has shifted, and now opportunities, connections, and revelations will find their way to you. What seemed impossible is now possible, because the current is no longer blocked. Archangel Michael says, the sword of clarity has cut through the fog. No longer will you stumble in uncertainty, for the path is illuminated by the very choice you made. That step has proven your readiness, and now what belongs to you begins its approach. Every paragraph of this revelation carries its own weight, because the news is not small. The announcement is alive, moving, shaping, calling. This is not just a moment, it is the turning of your entire timeline. Type Amen 666 if you are ready to step into this unfolding. The current that has awakened within your journey is not temporary. It is not like a passing breeze that comes and goes. This current is permanent, unshakable, and deeply connected to the step you already took. The announcement of this shift is not something that can be ignored. It carries a power that demands recognition, and even if others around you cannot see it, you will feel it in every fiber of your being. The vibrations have already begun to rearrange the space around you. Archangel Michael says, the reason you sense this change so strongly is because you are now standing in alignment. Alignment is not created through force, it is unlocked through the right choice at the right moment. You have done that, and the door is now wide open. The suspense grows thicker because the unfolding is not yet complete. You are in the in-between space, where the promise is alive but the manifestation is still approaching. This space is sacred because it prepares you for the fullness of what is coming. Type Amen 777 to prepare yourself for the arrival. Every vibration you feel is a confirmation that the unseen is drawing near. The shifts you notice in your emotions, your dreams, and even in the way people approach you are not random. They are signs that the current is reshaping your surroundings. This breaking news will leave you speechless, not because it shocks you in fear, but because it overwhelms you with the magnitude of what is possible. You are about to witness the kind of unfolding that makes you stop and realize that destiny is alive. Nothing is still, everything is in motion. The choice you made acted like a key that slid into a lock. That lock was holding back rivers of blessing, rivers of breakthrough, rivers of divine timing. The moment you turned that key, the rivers were released. Archangel Michael says, what is coming will not feel like chance. It will feel precise, deliberate, and tailored exactly for your journey. That precision is proof that the guardians have been involved from the very beginning. Type Amen 888 to let the rivers of blessing flow to you without resistance. The suspense remains, because this announcement has layers. The first layer is the recognition that you are already in the shift. The second layer is the realization that the blessings are already in motion. And the third layer is the arrival of what you thought would never happen. Your journey has not been random. Every delay, every silence, every waiting period has been leading to this threshold moment. The choice you made was simply the trigger that allowed all of it to unlock. This is why the breaking news is so powerful. It carries the weight of years, the weight of prayers, the weight of unseen preparation. Now, everything that was building behind the scenes is being released at once. Archangel Michael says, this release will not be small. It will arrive in waves, and with each wave you will rise higher and higher into alignment with what was promised to you. The unfolding has already begun, and you are standing in the flow of it. Type Amen 999 to step into this wave fully and completely. This moment carries permanence. What is unlocked cannot be locked again. What is released cannot be taken back. The breaking news of your journey is not a fleeting headline, but a permanent shift in the story of your life. The suspense continues because the story is still being written. You are living in the unfolding chapter, and soon the sentences will reveal words that transform everything. You will read the signs of your destiny in real time, as the events align one after another. There is no turning back from this moment. You have crossed a threshold, and the ground you stand on is new. The old vibrations no longer have authority, and the new vibration now rules your path. Archangel Michael says, "The sword of truth has cut away the veil. What was hidden in shadows is stepping into light, and you will not miss it. The unfolding will be undeniable, unstoppable, and unforgettable." Type Amen 1111 to claim this permanent shift. The waves of energy moving toward you cannot be stopped. They are like a tide that has been waiting for the right signal to rise. The last choice you made gave that signal, and now the tide is rolling forward with unstoppable force. This breaking news is not loud in sound, but it is loud in effect. It reaches into every corner of your life, touching what was stagnant and awakening what was asleep. The flow is stronger than hesitation, stronger than delay, and stronger than fear. Archangel Michael says, "You are being pulled into alignment with divine timing." The current will not let you drift away, because the choice you made placed you firmly on the path. Even if doubt whispers, the current will keep carrying you forward. The suspense deepens because you are only at the beginning of what is unfolding. The news is not just that things are shifting, it is that everything you thought was locked is already moving into release. The build-up is intentional, because the greater the release, the stronger the impact. Type Amen 1212 to align yourself with this divine timing. The silence you may feel is not absence, it is preparation. In this silence, energy is gathering, forming, and waiting for the right moment to break forth. It is the quiet before the doors swing wide open. Every sign you encounter now will carry new meaning. Numbers, dreams, encounters, even sudden thoughts will feel different, because they are all pieces of the unfolding. Nothing is wasted, and every detail has significance. This breaking news will not leave you confused, it will leave you in awe. Awe because you will recognize that your journey was never random. Awe because the unseen has been working far longer than you realized. Archangel Michael says, "The awe you feel will give you strength. It will remind you that you are guided, guarded, and prepared for what is approaching. This strength will keep you steady when the waves of breakthrough arrive." Type Amen 1313 to anchor yourself in this strength. The pathway ahead has been cleared of obstacles. What used to feel blocked will suddenly become open. What once resisted you will now cooperate with the current that is moving. Do not underestimate the importance of this. For years, certain doors remained closed, and you may have wondered why. But now the doors are no longer locked, because your last choice turned the key that fit them. This is why the breaking news feels so powerful. It is not just about one door, it is about many doors. It is about opportunities, relationships, insights, and blessings that are all lining up at once. Archangel Michael says, "You are stepping into a corridor where one door after another will open. Each opening will lead to greater confidence, greater joy, and greater realization of your purpose. The corridor is already lit for your arrival." Type Amen 1414 to walk boldly into this corridor of open doors. The suspense of this moment builds because the unfolding is bigger than your imagination. It is not limited to one area of life, it touches all areas. It is financial, emotional, spiritual, relational, and personal all at once. This breaking news is not a single headline, it is an ongoing broadcast. Each day will reveal another layer, another surprise, another confirmation that the energy is fully alive around. Significance. This breaking news will not leave you confused, it will leave you in awe. Awe because you will recognize that your journey was never random. Awe because the unseen has been working far longer than you realized. Archangel Michael says, the awe you feel will give you strength. It will remind you that you are guided, guarded, and prepared for what is approaching. This strength will keep you steady when the waves of breakthrough arrive. Type Amen 1313 to anchor yourself in this strength. The pathway ahead has been cleared of obstacles. What used to feel blocked will suddenly become open. What once resisted you will now cooperate with the current that is moving. Do not underestimate the importance of this. For years, certain doors remained closed, and you may have wondered why. But now the doors are no longer locked, because your last choice turned the key that fit them. This is why the breaking news feels so powerful. It is not just about one door, it is about many doors. It is about opportunities, relationships, insights, and blessings that are all lining up at once. Archangel Michael says, you are stepping into a corridor where one door after another will open. Each opening will lead to greater confidence, greater joy, and greater realization of your purpose. The corridor is already lit for your arrival. Type Amen 1414 to walk boldly into this corridor of open doors. The suspense of this moment builds because the unfolding is bigger than your imagination. It is not limited to one area of life, it touches all areas. It is financial, emotional, spiritual, relational, and personal all at once. This breaking news is not a single headline, it is an ongoing broadcast. Each day will reveal another layer, another surprise, another confirmation that the energy is fully alive around you. The suspense is not meant to frustrate, it is meant to prepare. Every step forward will carry a sense of newness. Even familiar things will feel different, because the vibration that surrounds them has changed. Nothing will look the same under this new current. Archangel Michael says, the announcement you have stepped into is not temporary, it is eternal. It will not fade tomorrow or next week. It will grow stronger with time until it fully manifests in visible ways. Type Amen 1515 to claim this eternal unfolding. The atmosphere around you has shifted into expectancy. You may already sense it in your body, in your spirit, even in the way people respond to you. Something is different, and that difference will only become clearer with each passing moment. The breaking news of your destiny is that nothing is the same anymore. What once was slow will speed up. What once was heavy will lift. What once was unclear will shine with clarity. Archangel Michael says, clarity is a gift of this unfolding. You will no longer walk in confusion, because the path has been cleared for your steps. The light will shine ahead, and you will know exactly which way to move. The suspense remains because you are walking in the in-between, the moment before the announcement arrives in full. It is like standing in the seconds before lightning strikes, the air is charged, and you know something powerful is about to break. Type Amen 1616 to seal this clarity into your journey. The release that has been set in motion cannot be delayed anymore. It carries too much force, too much weight, and too much alignment to be turned back. The wheel has already been set in motion, and its turning will bring you into places you never thought possible. This breaking news carries destiny on its shoulders. It is not small, it is not hidden, it is not ordinary. It is the kind of unfolding that makes everything you went through finally make sense. Archangel Michael says, the reason you feel a stirring inside is because your spirit already knows what is coming. It can sense the current, it can sense the shift, and it can sense the opening that is drawing near. That stirring is not anxiety, it is awareness. The suspense is heavy because you are standing in the doorway of the announcement. The light is about to break through, and once it does, there will be no mistaking what has begun. The preparation was long, but the unveiling will be sudden. Type Amen 1717 to prepare yourself for sudden unveiling. The timing of this moment is not random. It arrives now because now is the alignment point of your journey. The things you prayed for before would not have fit until this exact time. Every delay was not denial, it was preparation. Every closed door was not rejection, it was protection. And now, because the preparation has reached its fullness, the doors are swinging wide. This is why the breaking news feels so charged with power. It has the strength of all those years, all those efforts, all those silent prayers stored inside it. The moment your last choice was made, all that stored power was released. Archangel Michael says, the release will not come as a trickle but as a flood. You will not have to stretch for it, it will pour into your path naturally. The only thing you must do is stay open. Type Amen 1818 to welcome the flood into your life. You may notice how everything around you feels different. The same places, the same people, the same situations may suddenly feel lighter or heavier. That shift is the evidence that the unseen has already rearranged itself. This breaking news is written into the very atmosphere. Even if you tried to deny it, you would still feel it pressing on your awareness. The suspense remains because it is bigger than you thought and deeper than you expected. The unfolding is layered. The first wave will bring clarity, the second wave will bring opportunities, and the third wave will bring abundance that multiplies. Each wave is part of the same announcement, growing in strength as it continues. Archangel Michael says, you are prepared for all three waves. Nothing will overwhelm you, because your spirit has been strengthened through everything you endured. You are not entering weak, you are entering ready. Type Amen 1919 to claim your readiness. Every heartbeat you feel now is connected to the rhythm of this unfolding. Your spirit is in sync with the vibration, and that sync will draw everything you need toward you. It is like a magnet that has finally been activated. The breaking news is that you are no longer chasing what belongs to you. What belongs to you is now being drawn toward you. The alignment is complete, and the pull cannot be stopped. The suspense grows deeper because you are only beginning to see the first signs. You may think this is the fullness, but it is only the beginning. Much greater things are still on their way. Archangel Michael says, your story is turning into testimony. What was once pain is becoming proof. What was once delay is becoming delivery. This is the weight of the announcement you are stepping into. Type Amen 2020 to anchor yourself in this testimony. The days ahead will carry evidence after evidence of the shift. Unexpected messages, sudden opportunities, changes in energy, all of these will appear as proof. And each piece of proof will be a reminder that the unseen has stepped into visibility. This breaking news is not about waiting, it is about receiving. receiving what is already aligned, already formed, already on its way. The only waiting left is the time it takes for manifestation to arrive in your physical space. The suspense is not meant to make you doubt, it is meant to heighten your awareness. Awareness of the power of this unfolding, awareness of the greatness of what is approaching, awareness of how much has truly changed. Archangel Michael says, your awareness will sharpen more and more. You will notice patterns, signs, and confirmations that once you overlooked. Each one is part of the great broadcast of this destiny news. Type Amen 2121 to sharpen your awareness. The horizon of your life has already shifted. What once looked distant is now drawing closer at incredible speed. The air around your journey carries the sound of arrival. This breaking news is alive with movement. It is not a single event but a chain of connected shifts, each unlocking the next. You will not have to force them, because they are linked to the choice you already made. Archangel Michael says, the chain reaction is precise. It will not skip steps, it will not fail, it will not miss its mark. Each step will fall exactly into place, as if the script has already been written. The suspense is powerful because you do not yet know how wide this chain stretches. But soon, the reach of it will become clear, and you will see how far the energy of one decision can go. That realization alone will leave you speechless. Type Amen 2222 to lock yourself into this chain of destiny. Your atmosphere is not the same anymore. Even the silence feels different now, carrying weight and expectancy. It is as if the universe itself is pausing, waiting for the moment of unveiling. The breaking news is not whispering, it is roaring in the unseen. And soon, that roar will echo into visible reality. When it does, you will not mistake it for anything else. The suspense lingers because this roar is still behind the curtain. But the curtain is already shaking, and soon it will fall away. Behind it lies the stage where your unfolding will be revealed. Archangel Michael says, the stage is ready. The lights are prepared, the path is set, and everything you need is already waiting for you to step forward. All that remains is the unveiling. Type Amen 2323 to step onto this prepared stage. The ground beneath you is charged with fresh energy. Every step you take now will feel lighter, stronger, and more aligned. The resistance you once battled has already started to break apart. This breaking news is not subtle, it changes the entire atmosphere. It shifts how you see, how you feel, how you respond. Even the smallest actions will now carry multiplied impact. The suspense is that you cannot yet see the full multiplication. But soon, every effort will return to you tenfold. What once gave little will now overflow. Archangel Michael says, multiplication is a sign of the new season. You will not pour energy into emptiness, you will pour energy into soil that is ready to produce. And the harvest will not take long. Type Amen 2424 to seal this multiplication in your journey. The corridors of destiny are alive with movement. You may not hear the footsteps, but you will soon see the arrivals. Helpers, opportunities, and blessings are already on their way. The breaking news is that you are no longer alone in the work. Reinforcements are coming, carrying what you need to move forward without strain. Their timing will be exact, their presence undeniable. The suspense is that you do not know who or what will arrive first. But the arrivals will keep coming, one after another, until every gap is filled. The corridor will stay busy with new arrivals. Archangel Michael says, these arrivals are sent to remind you that your journey is supported. Nothing you need will be withheld, and nothing will arrive late. The guardians move with precision. Type Amen 2525 to welcome every arrival. The river of energy around you is gaining speed. What once was a stream is now a rushing current. That current will carry you further than your own strength could ever take you. The breaking news is that struggle is no longer your only option. Flow has entered the scene, and flow is stronger than force. When you step into it, everything aligns with ease. The suspense is that you are still adjusting to this new current. At first, it may feel unfamiliar. But soon, you will realize that this is the way it was always meant to be. Archangel Michael says, the flow will not fail you. It was created for you, and it will carry you exactly where you belong. All you must do is allow it. Type Amen 2626 to step into this flow without resistance. The unfolding is bigger than your plans. It goes beyond what you expected, beyond what you imagined, beyond what you thought possible. It is written in a higher script. This breaking news is proof that destiny is stronger than delay. No matter how long it seemed to take, the moment of alignment has arrived. And when destiny calls, nothing can silence it. The suspense remains because the fullness has not yet arrived. But every passing day will bring more signs, more confirmations, more breakthroughs. The pace is only increasing. Archangel Michael says, the momentum will continue to build. What begins now will not stop, it will only grow, strengthen, and expand. The season of silence is over. Type Amen 2727 to seal yourself into this momentum.